Archangel Michael warns, a jealous person tried to block your miracle. Don't skip this. A vital piece of your story is missing, and you need to hear it all. This is your last test. This word comes from the Archangel Michael. God has already given you a big check. Heaven will see that you are not ready if you wait even 10 seconds, and that check will just go away. Please pay close attention, my dear beloved one. Stop reading what's next and take a deep breath. You are being watched by God right now. The next choice you make will shape the rest of your life. Dear, keep your heart open. You're getting this message quickly because your life is about to change in ways you can't even believe. It's more than just a story or a lesson. This is your last test from God, my child. Do not scroll past these words. They were written just for you and sealed with light from heaven. A door that has been shut for a long time is now shaky and ready to open all the way. That's why this message got to you, my love. I am going to tell you the truth. Today was the day you were supposed to hear this. You're already blessed with a lot of good things. That's right. It is not late and is not still on its way. It's already here. Heaven just wants to make sure you're ready before giving it to you. That's why this message got to you right now. It was your soul's wish to open it. This is what's making your heart beat fast right now. My child, please get this. God keeps a close eye on people to see if they start to doubt after a miracle. Fear can keep good things from happening, and hesitating is a sign of that. Before you were born, this check was written just for you, dear one. It tried to reach you but failed because of people around you who made you doubt. Dark clouds that made you doubt and walls you built from past hurts. In heaven, those walls are coming down today. Still, my child, heaven needs to see you not be afraid to take a chance. Do not scroll quickly. Pay close attention to every word. You are being watched by heaven as you read this. Hey, my love. You might think you found this message by accident, but it was sent just for you. It got to your hands with the help of a light from heaven. God told you to send this message right away before the miracle ends. There is a golden check in the mail for you, my child. It's there for me. It feels heavy and important to me. It shines with numbers that have nothing to do with your past. These numbers will help you get back on your feet. He'll get rich and start over. But there's a catch, a test from God, and a final time when God will judge everyone. The check is gone after 10 seconds of thought. The check stays when your heart opens right away. Though you, my beloved, are at a spiritual fork in the road. When you take a step forward, everything changes. It moves more slowly for one more second of fear. I need your soul to answer a question I have. Can you feel the power getting stronger? Do you know what that strange pull in your chest is? Do you think something great is going to happen? That's how you really feel. It's coming. It's about time. It's a sign from heaven that your time has come. My beloved, don't stop reading. Every word is getting your spirit ready to receive what is already yours. This is something you should know. Dear child, this message was sent just for you. Someone did try to stop it, though. It was 3 times that your energy was blocked. On the 4th try, heaven finally got through. That's why this moment is so important. You almost didn't get the message you're reading. You almost missed a blessing. It was a miracle that someone else almost got it, but God told them, no, this is theirs. Send it again. This is the last test to see if they'll return it or let doubt take it again. This is what heaven needs from you before it gives you the blessing. Don't doubt how valuable you are. Doubt is the only enemy. Fear is the only thing that stands in the way. Doubt is the only one who steals. Please understand this, my love. You haven't been this close to taking such a big step in years. It looks like the miracle you've been praying for is about to happen. This is getting more and more like the life you wanted but didn't think you deserved. I'll open all the money doors that were shut on them if they open their hearts today. My child, I know you're tired. God says, I know you've kept your pain hidden. I'm sure no one around you saw how heavy things were. They didn't see your tears or the sacrifices you made for them. But God saw everything. I saw it all. And now I reward it all. Heaven says through this check, my beloved, please let me share something important with you. In the next 48 hours, 3 signs will appear around you. These signs aren't random. They're proof that you're in the middle of a spiritual test. A sudden feeling of peace will be the first sign. The second will be a personal sound message or number. The third will make you feel safe, calm, and better than before. These signs show that the check is on its way. My beloved, the only thing left to decide is whether you will hesitate or simply take it. Pay close attention before I continue. If what I say resonates with you, heaven wants you to stay until the very end. Your miracle will align better with your destiny. The longer you stay, my beloved, stay with me. Don't leave. This moment is sacred. Before you go any further, make sure you subscribe to this divine guidance so you don't miss another message from heaven. If you miss even one sign, your blessing could be delayed. Don't let that happen. My child, stay here because each second you stay means you're passing the test. Your future gets brighter every minute you remain. My beloved, listen carefully. You need to know something crucial today. People have observed and evaluated your life. Heaven has been watching you for months, seeing how you handled hurt, betrayal, delays, and times of solitude. It kept track of every tear you cried. Every time you chose strength when your spirit felt weak, heaven saw it. This huge check is being given to you because of this. It's not luck. There's no chance involved. It's not a mistake. This is God's decision. My beloved, I must tell you a truth that will make your heart beat faster. An ordinary life was never meant for you. You weren't made to be overlooked, put down, or seen as small. Spiritual growth is part of your destiny. Still, everything around you tried to make you feel unimportant. My child, this check and blessing are from heaven, and they bring you back to where you truly belong spiritually. My beloved, do you understand why God chose this as your final test? Your blessing could be put off again if you miss even one divine sign. Don't let that happen, my child, my beloved. Wait, there's more. As soon as you keep reading, heaven will mark this as another step you passed in your test. Your future improves with every second you stay here. My beloved, please listen again. You need to fully grasp this today. Your life has been examined. Heaven has been very aware of the pain, betrayal, delays, and loneliness you've endured. Every tear you shed was recorded. God saw how hard you tried to stay strong even when you felt broken inside. The fortune check is being sent to you because of this. It's not luck. This isn't a mistake. You have been justified by God. My beloved, I have to tell you the truth and it will awaken you. You were never meant to be small. You weren't made to be ignored or discarded. The world tried to make you feel unimportant, even though your spiritual path is meant for greatness. My child, this check and blessing are from heaven. They bring you back to your true spiritual standing. My beloved, do you understand why God selected this as your final test? That person couldn't accept their own greatness. So the blessing was too much for them to handle. Today, all that heaven wants to see from you is courage. The biggest doors can be opened with a little bravery. This isn't a strength test. This is a trust test. Heaven says everything will be different if they trust me for just 1 second. You have been in pain for too long, my child. Things that were never meant to be yours were placed upon you. You stayed with people who didn't truly care about you. You prayed for breakthroughs while going through storms meant to break you, but you kept going. Heaven is now giving you a reward for that. My beloved, this blessing was never a random event. It was chosen a long time ago. It was ready and waiting for you to reach this spiritual level. It looks like you're reading a message, but it's actually a prophecy. My child, I feel a shift in your energy. It's like a vibration, a movement, or a crack in the wall that used to block your abundance. This is the first sign that the test has begun. My beloved, you understand now. The enemy tried to prevent this blessing. Paths were blocked. Some people were jealous and said things that made you doubt yourself. You thought that things were always going to go wrong sometimes. Heaven was with you the whole time, though. Don't forget this, my child. It's a simple test. Do you believe you have been chosen? Are you ready to receive abundance? Will you believe that God is preparing you and not making fun of you, my beloved? This fortune check is more than just money. It means a new season, a new beginning, a new version of yourself and a new you that no one has seen before. Keep this in mind, my child. A new season, a new beginning, a version of you that no one has seen before. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel, your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. I want to pause there for a moment because that sentence holds more weight than people realize. There are people reading this right now who have been pretending to be strong for so long that they forgot what it felt like to simply be held. They don't need another motivating word. They need someone to say, "I see how tired you are and I stayed anyway." That's what this ministry does. If that's what this has been for you today, please consider joining our community and supporting this work through the link in the description and pinned comment. You will find people who understand exactly what you just felt. Not a grand gesture, just a quiet yes from someone who finally feels seen. You have lived below your spiritual birthright by settling, making do, and letting other people take what was rightfully yours. That season is now over. A divine reversal is indicated by this message today. My beloved, heaven is taking away everything that drained you, slowed you down, tired you out, and made you feel like you weren't good enough. My child, look inside yourself right now. In your chest, do you feel warm, calm, or a gentle vibration? That is me. You can see Archangel Michael standing next to you with the check. He is waiting for you to show heaven that you are ready. This test is about how you respond. The blessing stops if fear appears. If faith acts, the blessing comes. I see that you're okay, my child. You're still reading, which means your spirit is moving forward. My beloved, the next few words are very important. They prepare you to use energy. The plan they give you aligns with God's will. Pay close attention, my child. You weren't chosen because you're perfect. You were chosen because you didn't give up. You weren't chosen because you knew the way. You were chosen because you kept walking even in the dark. You weren't chosen just because you're strong. You were chosen because of your heart, my beloved. You make heaven proud. I am proud of you. Yes. Listen to this. Even if no one has ever told you this before, what you went through would have broken other people. You grew stronger by enduring fires meant to destroy you. You held on to hope even when it seemed distant. That's why the check is now being sent out, my child. Be honest when you answer this question. Are you ready to live a life bigger than your fears? Are you ready to receive abundance without having to apologize? Are you ready to believe that God wants more for you than you ever thought possible? Heaven tells you they passed the first part of the test when your heart whispers, "Yes, my child." Now is the time to act. Feel free to write in the comments. I choose trust over fear. This ends the first part of your test and shows God how brave you are. This is your statement and the first step toward the prophecy coming true for you. Don't brush off what's happening here, my beloved. There is now a clear path to the spiritual world. It looks like the hands of a divine clock have begun to move. Right now is your chance to make things happen right away. Not next week, not next year or ever. Now, before I go on, please hear this one more time. Every second you stay here makes your connection to the miracle meant for you stronger. Make sure you subscribe now so you don't miss another message that opens doors, protects your destiny, and shows you God's hidden plans. My beloved, your future good fortune depends on how aware you are now. Don't let heaven call your name and find you not there. Stay with me, my child, my beloved. Take a deep breath. Things are getting better for you. There is more energy in you. You are being watched by heaven right now. The words that come next, my beloved, are not common. God told them to write them down. Every sentence you read changes your fate in some way. My child, truly understand this. If something big wasn't about to happen in your life, you wouldn't be reading this. Heaven only writes messages when time changes. Only after the change has been approved do Archangel messages appear. Oh, and your schedule is changing right now for you. My beloved, God has prepared a fortune check. There are 3 seals on it. The seal of return, the seal of restoration, and the seal of reward. Thank you for your patience. Fix what was broken and give back what was taken without a reason. Listen, the holy clock is moving right now. Your window is open. Not tomorrow, not this week, not in a few months. Now, I need to say this again before I go on. Every second you stay makes your connection to the miracle stronger. Your blessings depend on how spiritually aware you are. Don't let heaven call your name and you not be there. My child, my beloved, stay with me. Things are getting better for you. Your energy keeps getting stronger. Heaven is keeping a close eye on you. The words that come next are important, my beloved. They are instructions from God. Every sentence changes your fate in some way. My child, really get this. If there wasn't already something big going on, you wouldn't be here. When a timeline changes, heaven only sends messages. The timetable you have is now changing for you, my beloved. God has prepared a fortune check. The seal of reward, the seal of restoration, and the seal of return are all on it. For your patience, you deserve a reward. You should also get back what you lost emotionally, financially, and spiritually. And you should get back what was taken from you without a reason. This divine check isn't just for money, my child. It has to do with value. It is about getting you back to the person you were before life tried to make you less important. My beloved, do you know how many battles you fought without speaking? How many times did you wipe your tears quietly so no one would have to hear them as you slept? How many times did you wonder if your prayers were heard? All of those events were recorded in heaven. Not a single one was missed. Not a single one was missed. Which is why the reward is here now. That is why this message seems important right now. God calls this your final test because of this. Waiting now would cost you what you have been waiting years for. Stay here, my love. Heaven doesn't want this. Heaven only wants you to read here with an open heart. I can tell that your spirit is changing, my child. Things are softening, getting bigger, and making you more awake. Things are going to get better. A lot of people ask for miracles, but not many actually wait around for them to happen. I love you, and you'll stay. You have no idea how strong this check really is. It's charged with overflow, which is wealth that changes your life, your chances, the people you meet, and even the place where you live. But God wants to make sure you won't run away when the good things happen. This is the test. Do you believe you deserve it? You've had doubts before. Do you remember times when you didn't think you were important? When you wondered if you were picked or forgotten? When you thought good things would happen to other people but never to you? Heaven is now changing that story. My child, no one else ever got this check. It was there all the time. It was never late because of someone else's work. It has always had your name on it. They were only held back by fear. Your faith is growing, my beloved. It's there for me. Heaven can feel how strong it is. It's getting brighter around you. Every second you stay here, the blessing is getting closer. My beloved, shout your victory to the heavens. If you agree with this and are ready to get what is written for you, type a strong amen in the comments. It's not just a word. It brings the promise from heaven into the present. I have to tell you something important, my child. People have been angry at you. Someone smiled at you, but they really wanted you to lose your luck. They were worried that you would get better than them. In heaven, it says that what God has planned can't be stopped. They didn't want you to get away or do well first. That's why your blessing stayed safe. That's why spiritual guardians were put in charge of your future. Even when things looked hopeless, something inside you kept you going. You were being led, kept safe, and shown the way by that force. It was me, my beloved. Archangel Michael. You are my child. Things are going to change in your life because you've been blessed. Heaven is now getting you ready to go. Keep reading this message until your spirit says, I accept. My beloved, do not forget this holy truth. Your doubt was the only thing that stopped your miracle. Not your mistakes, your past, or what was happening now. Because you're scared, you're not ready to talk to heaven. But as you read these words, you are no longer scared today. That's the reason the test works. This is very important, my child. This blessing will not only make your life better, but it will also reveal who really wanted you to fail. This is not meant to hurt you, it's meant to free you. Do not worry, my beloved. God is no longer watching. You hang out with people who didn't deserve your love. Once this blessing comes, they won't be able to stop you. You'll get over your envy, never feel bad again, and be free from cycles that have been draining you for years. That's why the check is coming now. Right now is the best time for you to finally go out. You must understand this, my child. Your pain was important. The times you had to wait were not empty. You learned a very important lesson from being by yourself. You need to make a big step forward right now. Not this year or next. You are doing well on this test, my beloved. You're telling heaven that you're ready for more than just staying alive. You're ready for comfort, peace, and plenty. You're ready for comfort, peace, and plenty. Also, I have something to say that isn't said enough. When the good thing comes along, it's easy to forget the person who had to wait. There were nights you didn't tell anyone about and prayers that seemed to hit the ceiling. People who are still in that season can get help from this ministry. Those whose blessing hasn't come yet and who need to hear so badly that someone else made it through. You can join our community and help with this work at the same time by clicking on the link in the description and pinned comment during this season. Walk with people who believe with you. You don't need to say anything, my child. You already know if this is the time. Do not move too fast. It's not just a move. You promise that you will not miss any messages that are meant for you. Your miracle is almost here. Please stay with me, my child, my love. This is the part of the message where your spirit starts to let go of things that have been stopping you for years. Please pay attention, my love. Everything around you is changing. Even if you can't see it, your soul already knows. You can feel the warmth in your chest, the calm, and the soft vibration of hope coming back. Heaven is changing your frequency. You need to hear this again. My child, there was a reason for your pain. Your wait times meant something. Being by yourself changed you. Your big breakthrough should happen now, not next month or next year. You did well on the test, my love. You are telling heaven that you are ready for more than just surviving. Happiness, peace, and plenty in your life. Don't go any further, my child. Stay in touch with this holy journey. Now is the time to make sure you never miss a God sign. If you want to be clear and in sync before your blessing comes, this is a must. You can't waste any more time because your miracle is almost here. Please stay with me now, my dear child. This part of the message is getting more in depth and your spirit is starting to free things that have been stuck in your path for years. Please pay close attention, my love. Everywhere there is change. Even though you can't see it, your soul knows about it. You can feel warm and peaceful inside. And you can hear the soft sound of hope coming back. This is not a lie. Heaven is raising your frequency because the blessing you are about to receive is bigger than the last one. Your spirit is rising right now. This is more than just a message, my love. There is a shift happening, a spiritual awakening, and a return to the plenty you were born to receive. My child, I want to tell you the truth. For many months, your soul has been put to the test in silence. There are tests of faith, patience, being alone, and endurance. It wasn't a punishment to fight, wake, or be alone at night. It was getting ready. Hell is never a test without a reward. Loved one, the reward is better when the test is tougher and you get a great reward. This is why God calls it your last test. Now is the time when God will watch your answer. This is where you show that you are ready. Don't let doubt tell you lies about your heart. Some people think the miracle is too big. Faith tells you that the miracle was meant to happen. Please pay close attention, my love. That's how strong the wealth is in this fortune-telling. Lack, stress, and limits can be broken down through generations. This blessing is for more than just you, for what you're going to bring through. You were picked by heaven because you were strong enough to keep going and humble enough to accept. I can see everything you carried, my love. I remember the times when you couldn't handle life. I can see what made you doubt yourself. Even when you didn't have anything to give, you kept giving. That's why God is now stepping in. He doesn't want everything to be perfect. Those who keep going will get something from Him. You need to hear this, my child. Your blessing didn't come on time, but it was never taken away. It was ready to hold you when you were feeling good. It's time now, my love. Look at your life very carefully. For weeks, there have been signs. There were sudden thoughts of making a change, strong urges to act, vivid dreams, and psychic messages that something important was about to happen. None of these had a chance. Heaven was getting you ready for this message. People around you were jealous, which stopped your blessings from coming to you. Someone did not want you to do well. Someone said they were on your side, but they really wanted you to fail. They knew you would get up before you did today. Many bad things were meant to happen to you, but they have all been stopped. His check is already being written, my beloved. One more sign is still needed in heaven. Are you going to think about it or say it right away? Lack of action is a sign of fear. It says, I am not ready on it. Still being here shows faith. I get it. It says, I think heaven hears you right away when you trust. Please understand this, my love. When your blessing comes, there will be a noise. It's going to appear out of nowhere and make everything different. Heaven doesn't move slowly. When it does something, when it moves, my child, I promise that in the next few days, you will see chances, mail openings, and changes that you did not expect. They will work well with you now that your energy is high. These things show that you did well on the test, my love. In your heart, feel this truth. Your spirit is getting better. It's getting brighter. Your fate is going to change. Tell someone you care about who is going through a hard time right now this prophetic word. When you share this message, you bring about breakthrough, not only for them, but also for yourself. Heaven makes what you give to other people bigger. You are no longer the same person. There will be a new one soon. This is what God wants you to know. Things will not go back to the way they were. That part of the story is over. From now on, you will have plenty. My beloved, this is not a sign. There is a message here. Things are getting better for you. It's becoming clear what will happen to you. Your blessing is going to land. Your doubt is going away. You're finally ready to accept that God wants to give you more. If you want to remember this truth before we go any further, my child, your blessing is on the way. To get it all though, you have to wait on God's time. When you sign up now, you choose to stay in line. This shows that you are interested. I'm ready. Don't forget to tell me when you move. God will keep calling your name from heaven, so be there when it does. Please stay with me, my beloved daughter. You may not understand it yet, but every second you spend with this message changes your spiritual path. There's more power in you. Your thoughts are becoming clearer. Your soul is about to accept something it used to be scared of. Now, my dear, pay close attention. Because what I'm about to say is shaping your future as well as your thoughts. Before I got to you, my child, heaven showed me something. You weren't supposed to carry someone else's load, but you did it anyway. You pretended not to be in pain to hide it, but you are worn out. And heaven has said enough. This check from God isn't just a reward. It's freedom. You can stop worrying about money, feelings, and cycles that have been draining you for years. Your blessing is going to land. Your doubt is going away. God wants to give you more, and you're about to accept it. Do not go any further. Remember this, my child. Sign up right now to make sure you don't miss a sign from heaven. This way, you'll get all the messages that are meant for you and stay in sync with divine timing. Your name will keep being called from heaven. Be there when it happens. Please stay with me, my beloved daughter. Every time you stay, your spiritual path changes. Your energy level has gone up. It helps your mind stay clear. Your soul gets ready for something that at first didn't seem possible. Loved one, listen with all your heart because what I say now will change your future. Heaven showed me something else, my child. Things that were not yours were beneath you. Being strong helped you hide your pain. But now you're tired and heaven is telling you enough. You can leave now that you have this check. Feelings of not being worth anything, stress about money, and cycles that wear you down. Imagine how things would be if you didn't have to carry that weight around. Imagine that you can breathe easily. Just think about how calm you are when there's nothing to worry about. This is the life God wants you to have. My child, this is a big moment. This message isn't a fluke. You had no choice but to open it. Your spirit knew it held something important. My beloved, it may be hard to understand the world, but heaven is easy to see. God doesn't whisper when He wants your attention. He makes sure you get the message at the right time. You know you're ready now, my child. Pay close attention. You've already taken your first big step forward. It didn't start in the future. It began when you didn't give up. When you went through what was meant to hurt you. As you kept going, even though you were tired, lots of good things came your way. Thanks for all your hard work, heaven. Now, pay attention to this reward. Feel free to write. My reward is in the comments. You agree to get the check from heaven when you write it. God will know that you are ready. To my beloved, this check from God is not a lucky break. It comes from heaven because you were picked. A lot of people look strong on the outside but are really coming apart on the inside. Many people would not have been able to do what you did. A lot of people look strong on the outside but are really coming apart on the inside. Heaven picked you because it knew you were different. It could tell the difference between what you carried and what you showed the world. I want you to honor that hidden strength by doing one small thing. Use the link in the description and pin comment to join our community and help keep this work going. It was made for people who are ready to receive what was always meant for them and are done pretending to be fine. When someone steps in from a place like where you are now, not because they're overflowing, but because they're thankful to be found, that kind of step changes the person. It keeps something shut. You'll know what I mean if you try it. Many people's hearts would have broken from being hurt, lied to, and left behind. It was simple for you to carry my child. You still don't know how strong you are. Heaven gives you this blessing because it knows you are strong on the inside. My love, please get this. In the near future, God will separate you from other people. The old power is leaving. A lot of old ties are breaking. A new space is being created that is in tune with your higher vibration. This means that the old pain is losing its strength. Stay with me, my child, and your spirit will feel better. The mess will clear up. It is going to lose weight. It's getting clear. There is less spiritual fog now. Please listen to me, my love. You're not behind. Don't worry about being late. We're still thinking about you. You're not blocked. You're getting ready. If you thought life moved slowly, it was because God kept you from killing yourself. Things went wrong because plans were being made for something better. People who left couldn't follow you to wealth. If you felt like you were by yourself, heaven wanted to talk to you. There was no waste. You were in the right place because of everything. This fortune check means the end of survival and the beginning of plenty, my love. But heaven still needs to do something else. It should clean up your power. How you feel is different because of this. You are more in tune with your gut. It's good for your heart. These are signs that your guardian angels are changing your frequency to help you get what you need. You'll soon hear some good news that you didn't expect. Chances you didn't expect. The way people act is changing and you're feeling more confident. There's no chance in these events they show something. Please listen to this spiritual truth before I go on to the next part. My beloved, people who stay in touch with God's guidance quickly receive blessings. If you get the right message at the right time, your future will be safe. Heaven wants to talk. You will miss the miracle though if you don't see the sign. Don't miss a message that is meant to help, bless, and guide you. Sign up right now. It's too important to guess what will happen to you without being clear. My child, my beloved, please stay with me because what I'm about to tell you was never meant to happen. But heaven has sped up time for you. And now you can hear the truth right away. Listen with your heart, my love. There was a spiritual battle going on around your blessing that you didn't see. It took months or even years to happen slowly, my child. You often wondered why your life seemed to be stuck. Why it took so long for good things to happen. Why things that should have worked didn't work at all. And why chances came and went without any reason, my beloved. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't a bad sign. Fate wasn't working against you. There was fighting. It was spiritual and human. And it was planned, and it wasn't planned. But everything got in the way of what you were supposed to have. Anyhow, none of it was strong enough to stop what God wanted. Heaven is the strongest place in the world. Heaven finally said, let their blessing go. They've had plenty of time to wait, my love. Please know how important this is. It wasn't simple to sign the check that was sent to you. It turned out to be true after a meeting in heaven where your name was praised. The people who looked at your problems again. We heard how much pain you were in. Lots of people liked how loyal you were. Then heaven said, they passed all the secret tests. Bless them right now today. You are being shown the truth. Listen with your heart, my love. You had no idea that someone in the spiritual world was fighting over your blessing. Because you were a child, it was quiet for months or even years. Many things in your life seemed to be stuck. Things were going well, but progress stopped all of a sudden. Doors would open and close for no reason. It wasn't because of you, my love. It wasn't a bad sign. Fate didn't stop you. There was fighting. It had to do with religion, too. Some of it was people. Some of it was planned. Some of it didn't go as planned, but everything took longer than planned to get to you. They were all strong, but none of them were strong enough to stop heaven. Let their blessing go, heaven said. They've had plenty of time to wait, my love. Right now is a big deal. It took a long time for God to clear the check. It was okay. After heaven called your name with honor, it was clear that you were in pain. Heaven told you that your patience was great. They did well on all the tests we can't see. God bless them now. That's why this message is so important now. This is why you want to keep reading, my child. That's why you feel like you have something awake inside you. Your blessing is already here. Everything is set. But please pay close attention. Heaven had to be sure that you wouldn't go back to the bad life that hurt you before. My beloved, people who would take advantage of abuse or control your blessing were kept away from it. Someone close to you wasn't happy about how well you did. They didn't want you to get better than them. They looked for power. They were afraid of how strong you are, my love. This power hit you many times. You were tired after talking to them. You felt lost when you talked about your goals. When you were near them, you felt small. It's not a lie. There was something wrong with you. Your spirit knew it. To keep you safe, heaven put off your blessing for a little while. You were safe while you waited. There is less of a link now so the check can reach you. One more test is left. Heaven has planned a great life for you. Will you accept it, or will you hesitate again because other people taught you to be afraid? My child, you were not born with fear. It was put there by people who didn't know what would happen to you. That fear is being taken away right now, my beloved. As you read these words, doubt, old wounds, false beliefs, and emotional scars are being broken like chains. You can feel your chest getting lighter. Take a moment to calm down. Feel your spirit get stronger. This is freedom. It's okay if this message changes the way you breathe, think, or act. It works like that when God makes something inside you work. Dear loved one, the check you're about to receive has 3 miracles inside it. A miracle in your money that will change the outside world. A miracle in your emotions that will heal your wounds. And a miracle in your spirit that will show you who you really are. You're getting more from heaven than just money. Heaven is making a new you that doesn't worry about the future. Give up and say sorry for being picked or dims their light to help other people feel better. This view from before is already here. Say it now, my love. As I write this, I say it then. The old life should end and the new one should begin. The world is about to see a new side of you, my love. This side has been hid for years by struggles, pain, and quiet strength. Now heaven will tell you who you are. This blessing will make you rich, but it will do more than that. It will make sense. It will make you brave. It will make 2 paths. Things are going to get better. Some people will leave. There will be new chances. You won't have to stress about old things anymore. It's important to have enough change. You'll remember your dreams. Heaven is about to move quickly in your life. My beloved, your blessing is going through time faster than it can be remembered. The only thing left to do is align. Since you stayed, things are now getting in line. You didn't skip. The call that was meant for you was missed. That's very clear. God knows how religious you are. Do not lose sight of this divine path. This way, you will not miss the next step when your blessing comes true. Right now, sign up and God will always know where to find you. Things are quickly coming together in your life. Pay attention. Hello, my dear child. Your activation has just begun. Even though this is our last moment together, as this awakening grows inside, you know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our COF community, by doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. To finish this giving act, click the like button. This isn't for math. It's the right thing to do. You are putting your energy into this prayer. This shows God that you really got this message. This action, which is Iman, starts the flow of God's favor. Another blessing is given to people who share hope. There is no link sent when you share this message. It is making a breakthrough. You will help the Archangel Michael get to someone who needs him. Now a divine principle can begin to move. You get blessed by God when you bless other people. Get this message out there right now and the good luck will come back to you many times over. Before we end, think about this truth. It wasn't by accident that this message was found. It wasn't luck. This message was sent to you by Archangel Michael. You are welcome to join him in a safe, high vibrational space where plenty is not just a wish, but a promise. It's an easy idea that could make your life better. As you follow it, it keeps blessing you. They get bigger and affect every part of your life. One more thing before this ends. You got this message. It was guaranteed by heaven. It's not an accident that the next people who need it are also those who believe that they're real. They are somewhere carrying the same thing you were carrying before this found you. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel, your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says give and heaven will open over you on this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. It's just a matter of time if it gets to them. If you're ready, use the link in the description and the comment that was pinned to join our community and help keep this work going. Come into the place where people just like you hang out. Where the message keeps going and where God keeps talking. That's how you answer that question. Not with words, with a real thing. The door is open. It was made for people who stayed until the end. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.